it's me, Janet Ayala. I am with the Car Loft, and today I am going to come back to my YouTube channel. I have been gone for a little while. Sorry. I have started school. Everything has gone like crazy ballistics. I have a virtual classroom, plus I have kids in the classroom. So I have both going on. So it's been a little crazy trying to get that situated. But my first week is over. So I've already planned for next week. So I am trying to do some cards because this is my happy place, of course. So I'm going to be doing some sheet loads today, guys. I don't know if you know about sheet loads, but I love sheet loads. Call Me Crafty Al, she's another YouTuber that you can go and sign up with and download her sheet loads. I'm going to turn the camera around here so you can look at the sheet loads template that she offers, and then you can go there, download it, and then the only thing she requires is that you become a subscribed member so that you can download the sheet loads for free. Okay, so if you do that, then you should be good. All right, so I'm going to flip my camera over. Let's see how I do this. Okay, so here we go. So I have my sheet load printout here, and I get to print this out because I'm a subscriber with Call Me Crafty Al. And so we're going to do our sheet loads for this week, this month. This is the sheet loads, and this month is really special because they're using 6x6 paper instead of our regular 12x12 sheets. So you could use any packs that you have. I have this one. I'm going to be making this one probably. I'm going to use this packet for my monthly sheet loads that I do. I usually do one in every month, the first Tuesday of every month, and I will show you how to do her sheet loads using one of the packets. So I might use this packet to do my sheet loads coming up in September, the first week in September, when they have the first Tuesday in September, actually. So I need to find out what date that is so that I'm telling people actually the actual date. If you want to go to my page and you can look at my events, you will see this class and how you can sign up for it. Okay. Yes, so you go ahead and go onto my website here and use this host code if you need to, and place an order. And then you, if you have an order of $150 or less, you can use this host code. Otherwise, don't use the host code. Okay, for ordering purposes. Okay, so I'm going to be making this this card today. I'm just going to make 4 cards instead of the 6 that is asking that this set yields. So I'm going to use the new paper from our catalog. It's the what is the name of that paper? The Tasteful Touches, Tasteful something. That has a whole bunch of paper with it. So I'm going to use some other sets to make our cards here. I'm hiding my little cards. So these are my 4 cards bases I'm going to use today. This is Early Espresso, and this one is Smoky Slate. Okay, and usually the set asks for you to use your card bases white. They're usually white, but I'm just changing this a little bit for my purposes. Okay, so this is going to be Early Espresso and Smoky Slate. Okay, so let's start with our Smoky Slate cards. Let's put our little template over here. My thing is crooked here now. Okay, so I'm going to be using one of the papers from the Tasteful, A Good Taste, something like that. This one here, I've already cut it. The measurements will be on your template. that is 5 1/4 by 4, and then 5 1/4 by 2, and then you're also going to use this 3/4 of an inch by 3. Okay, so this one would be that big one, this big one here. Then we have this one as well, that's going to be the smaller one, and then you also have this one that's going to be this little piece here. Okay, so you'll have this little tiny piece left, and what I did with mine, I just put it inside my card, decorated my card with it. Okay, but you can do whatever you want with it. So we're going to glue this one here. Okay, and then this one, after you make this, you have to do your bases for this part of the card. This part of the card gets matted. You see the matting in the back here. So the matting will be this piece here, and I've used Rococo Rose for that one. So we're gonna mat this one with Rococo Rose, and then this one, instead of white, I'm going to use Rococo Rose as well. Okay, so we're gonna mat this one to this one, and we're gonna turn it around like that. Okay, so let me get my Tombow glue. Put our glue on here, and this will hold our card. This is for the matting. So we'll hold your card for your matting. Okay, this guy, I'll kind of just turn it around and kind of press it so I don't have to touch anything. And you can glide it up, slide it up to put it in the center. Okay, so that's that. And then this one we'll have to put some glue also on the back, so that we can put it on the front of the card. That one goes in the front. I love this paper. I don't know if you guys have it or not, but this paper is so beautiful. I did my last SheetLoads with this for July. I just love it. It's just beautiful. Okay, and then we're going to put this on top like that, so that we'll have our matting, our background, and our matting in the front there. Okay, and so I'm going to glue this one down as well to my card. I used the stamp set that comes with this paper as well for my sentiments, and for yeah, it was just the sentiment. I think I just used the sentiment for it. Okay, and then we have this piece that is this piece right here. She has you cut 6 of those, and usually it's white, but I'm doing, like I said, Rococo Rose. And then I'm going to put this right on over it like that. In the paper, they ask you to put it right at the bottom of that square. I'm just going to put it a little slightly up on top, at the bottom, but a little slightly up. It's not going to be like right on the edge like they have it over there. So I'll put it like right here. Okay, so it kind of has that little section in the bottom there left. This will go on here with dimensionals. So we can put some dimensionals on there. And I usually cut my dimensionals in half, the big ones. So I'll put 4 here. And that'll hold it up for my card. Dimensionals are not so big on this one. Okay, so we'll kind of centralize it here, so it's kind of in the center of the card. So that's the basics. Okay, and then I've already cut my sentiment. Where's my other parts of this card? Where did I put it now? Let's see, this one goes with this one. And this one. Okay, so this will be for the inside of the card. So we can put this in here really quick. This is really simple. This is the inside of our card, and I had an extra piece of designer series paper that was left, and what I did with that is I kind of put it inside just to decorate my card on the inside. Just a little basic thing. Okay. All right, so then that's my card. And then I cut out, I'm gonna use the leaves from this this gold trims that we have. It's like a I don't even know the name of it. The gold trim set that has a whole bunch of gold trims in it. I don't think I have the name of it here either. I just still have it in my cards. But basically it's this one. A lot of people know about this, okay? So you're just gonna use, you can cut out any of these trims for this, okay? So I'm gonna be using some of these trims for my card today. Some of the little twigs for my card today. Okay, so the little twig here, and then I use this from the dies. I cut it in a vellum, and it's this one here. Put that one in a vellum. And so we'll put that there and this one on top like so. Okay, so it'll be kind of together there. So just put a little dab of glue on the back right there in that little section where it connects, and just kind of put it there. And we'll put this one right on top so you don't see that. I'm just putting just a little tiny bit of glue. It's not a lot, just a little bit so that you could, so it could hold in place. And put it right there. Okay. So that's it. And then with the sentiments is "You are the best." And I'll put this one in dimensionals on the back. Dimensionals and dimensionals. I am running out of my halves, so let's cut a little bit more here. Halves. There. Then we just get these off. All right. And we'll put that right here. Okay. So there we go. That's our first card. I was going to put a little twine here to make a little tiny bow. So we could do that. So it can look like it's a little bit like tied together, but it's not really. It's just a little bow to looks like it's holding it in place, but it's not really holding it in place. It's gonna be a whole, I'm just gonna put it there with a little piece of glue dot, and I can use one of these glue dots with my little, we'll put it right on top of those two and get the little out. These are my extras from Paper Pumpkins. There we go. And our first card is finished. Beautiful. I might put some dimensionals, we'll see. Not dimensionals, embellishments. Some gems or something. We'll see how I feel at the end. Okay, and then this one is the same thing. We have Smoky Slate. We have the same thing. We have a piece of our In Good Taste paper. I'm so bad with names. I don't know. You guys have to go look at the... I put all the names of my ingredients and products in the dimensions below. And so that when you go to the store, you just write the number. You see that number that is coming up down at the bottom. If I've showed you the product once already in the video, you will not see the product number. But if I have not shown you that product in my video, then you will see the product number. And then you just write that product number. If you like what you see, write the product number, and then you just go to my store right here and you can order it. Okay, all the products that I'm using today, you are able to order online. Okay, so you can get them for yourself. Okay, and then we have another piece of this to put on top, and we're going to use this side on top, but we're going to mat it with some minced macaron. Just trying to bring in a little color that was a little bright color, but I'm loving the Rococo Rose, and I'm loving the one that I'm going to use on the next card. but I'm not going to say it. So it'll be all a surprise. All right, so here we got this. Scooting it up a little bit. Okay, I don't think I was very successful. So we might have to trim this at the bottom here. This is already dried up. Okay, so we'll put this one right here on top with our tumble glue again. I've already cut all these papers, but when you get your template from Call Me Crafty out, you can cut up everything and then you can just assemble. Okay, just like I'm doing. And then we got this color for, again, the mint macaron for the middle, and we're going to use this one on top. And again, I'm just going to put it slightly above the edge, so it's showing a little bit of the edge of the bottom of the paper. Okay, just like so. Just like that. I think I need to change my blades on my, sometimes I'm getting little fuzzies over here, so yeah. Okay, so there's that, and then I used a different one from that same set. I have to go get that name of that, what it's called. And another one piece of vellum. Okay, so I'm going to put these up with dimensionals on my card. It's very simple. I'm going to try to do another one in September, come back. The first Tuesday in September, I'm going to do, like I said earlier, I'm going to do the SheetLoads live, okay? And that's when you can join me. You can get your own paper, or you can use the paper that I'm going to be using. Again, you have to go to my website, to my events, to go see what is the paper and the stamp set and everything that I'm using for that, for the card. And then you'll be able to join me on that day, okay? I hope you join me. I'm trying to get some people to be my followers here, so that I can help you all with your Stampin' Up! Products or crafting ideas, all of that good stuff. You see how I just put a little dot there in one section, so it's not like you can't see it in the rest of the vellum. The problem with the vellum is that you can see the adhesive, so that can be a little bit tricky. This one I just put a little dab of glue there at the bottom, but we're going to put a little bow down there, so we're not going to see it too much, okay? And then my sentiment is again from this stamp set. So the first one we got was this one, You Are the Best, and this is the Tasteful Touches stamp set that goes with this paper. And now we're going to put You're So Special, okay? And I'm going to put a little dimensionals on the back of this one, so we can prop it up our card. And this one will go right here, right there. And this is stamped with basic gray. Okay guys, that is our second card. Let me get some twine here, make a little bow. Whoopsie. I try not to be wasteful, so I try to make that bow right at the edge of that piece of twine, so that I don't waste. I am not a wasteful person. I pay high price for my items, and I value my items very much. So you will see a lot of tips on how to save instead of, see how I just did that? I did not cut the end or anything. I just cut what I needed, and that was it. And next we're going to use the glue dot from one of my paper pumpkins. Put it down, pick up that little piece of paper off, and put a little bow on there. And we're good to go. There's our second card. Beautiful. So we have 2 cards done. 2 cards are finished. Okay, and the next one is going to be with our Early Espresso. So Early Espresso, got a little mess on my table here. Early Espresso is another color that I absolutely love. I love browns. I don't know, browns, creams, neutrals, all those colors are so pretty. So we are going to use another sheet of paper from the same set. This one, it's kind of paper like this. So I'm going to use this side first. The other card will have the other side. I was trying to use both sides on this set. I love the woods. They're so pretty. And then this one looks like a sweater or like a pillowcase or some kind of upholstery or something. I'm not sure what it is. Okay, so that's for that. We can do the inside of our card. I hope you're liking the cards. If you do, please hit like, hit subscribe if you want to see more coming up. And you'll be notified when I put some more things up. Okay, so we got that part set. Now, for this one, I'm going to be using Bumblebee. And we're going to attach our piece of paper the same, but we're just using the back of it. We're going to use the wood side this time. And put some glue on this to attach it to my Bumblebee. My favorite is the last color, guys. I love this last color. This one is my next favorite. And then the last color is my favorite. Okay, so then we're going to put some glue on the back of the Bumblebee paper. And all these papers you can get on my store. So make sure to check it out if you're interested in getting these papers. The thing with Stampin' Up! Is that everything just coordinates so nicely. Okay, so you want your things to look really nice. So our square is going to be, again, it's going to be a Bumblebee. And we're going to put a little piece of wood here at the bottom. On this one, I'm going to put the wood. Again, just going to put it slightly above. This one's a little shorter. I'm not sure why. It's weird. Okay, this came up a little short, so I'll just put stuff there so it'll cover it. So that goes right on top like this. Let's put some dimensionals on the back so it will go in place. I hope everybody's having a wonderful wrapping up of, well, we're in the middle basically of August, and you're having a wonderful time. I know right now it's time for schools to begin and all of that good stuff. I'm not sure about colleges, but I know schools, elementaries and high schools mostly start right now. So a lot of people are busy at work, getting back to work. Okay, on this one, I'm going to be using this beautiful one. Isn't this gorgeous? I love these. These are so pretty to add to your cards. So we're going to use the vellum. I put a little glue on the back. Again, let's put it right here. Barely want that vellum to be seen, or that glue spot to be seen. Then same thing here. We're just going to put a little dab of glue. Put it right on top. This one we're going to put on top because the vellum, you could see it in behind. Whoops. Stay in your place, buddy. Okay. And then I'm going to put my sentiment. This time is going to be a little bit longer, like this. Okay. So we're going to put some dimensionals on this so it will stay in place. Dimensionals. I'll put 3 dimensionals. I like to use every piece of scrap of paper that I cut. I don't want any paper to be wasted. I am a tree hugger, and I am I love trees and I don't want anything to go to waste. Okay, so there's our card. Sentiment. On this one, we could put the bow at the bottom, or you don't even have to put a bow if you didn't want to. But I'm going to put a bow, see if I can still make a little bow to put on there. Okay, we put our little bow up here. Let me cut it. Let's see, will it look good right there? Or right here? Right there is good. Okay, so I'm gonna get some, my fingers are sticky now because I keep touching that glue there. Okay, so I'm gonna put the glue dot right there and then put this on top. And that is my card. That's the third card using the same template. We're still using our same template from Crafty Out. This one, same, okay? And then here we go with the last one. This one is, again, Early Espresso. Let's put our card inside. Card inside. Same template. We're still using the same template to do this one. We're going to use the same paper. We're going to flip it over to the other side to see the paper. Okay, and then on this one, we're going to put this paper, but the wood side is going to be up now. And the upholstery side is going to be down. Okay, so there's our card, the front of our card. And then I'm going to be using this paper. I love the woods with these spruce colors. It's so pretty. The spruce makes everything beautiful. I don't know, I'm starting to like greens for some reason with this color, with this new color that we have, this new paper we have, that is the Forever Greenery paper that has the blues and the greens. Oh, it's just my favorite. I could make cards with that paper all day long. Any card you want. Ah, don't fall. Okay, so this is going here, right on top. And I got glue on my fingers again. Okay, and then we're gonna do blue spruce, shaded spruce. It's not blue spruce, it's shaded spruce. Let's put this on top first. A little glue there. And then right on top. Right on top. And then this one is going to go on with dimensionals. So we'll get this. So dimensionals on the back. Dimensionals. Dimensionals. Cut it again. Dimensionals. Okay, so we put 4 dimensionals, which is actually 2 dimensionals, 2 whole dimensionals. And we're going to put it right over here. Right over there. Okay? And I know you can imagine the golds and this color is just going to look like bomb. Okay. So I could do this. This one is the one I'm going to use for this one. It's really big. It looks like a pine cone, like a pine leaf, right? Looks like a pine leaf. I could put this one in the front like that. And then my sentiment will go on top like this. Isn't that gorgeous? That's so pretty. I love this paper. And these embellishments. Okay, so we can just put a little bit of glue here, just a little bit scattered. so it's not sticking. We gotta make sure it's not sticking up the top, it's not sticking off the side. And we just press it down, tap it down there. Then we can put this one right on top so it could pick up some of that glue that's sticking out. Stay on there, buddy. I didn't really put any glue on it for it to stay anywhere. Ooh. Okay, so I just put it right there. Okay, that's gonna be hidden anyway, so yeah, because we'll have it like this, and then we're gonna put the dimensionals on this, and we'll have it covered. Put a little bow on there, and it's good to go. Good to go. So put this here. So I am waiting for my paper pumpkin, guys. I cannot wait. They said that the paper pumpkin was going to be to honor the heroes, right? So I'm excited. I'm waiting because I want to give some out to some people. All right, so I'm putting this here right on over it, and then we're going to put the little bow on the bottom underneath it. And slide it in here. Whoops. Just do your little bow at the end so you don't waste any of your twine. See, I got it to the end, so I'm not wasting any twine. Oopsie, don't go over there, stay over here, buddy. Then we're gonna put this on, cut it off. We're gonna put a little dimensional on, not dimensional, glue dot on here. Take the little sticky glue dot off and put our bow right over that. Okay, there's our card. Isn't that card gorgeous? Look at this, ta-ta. Awesome. So here's our 4 cards we created today with our paper layout. So these are these 2 with this, and I created 2 with this, the gray. So it depends on your paper. Oops, you don't see those. Scoot this up. Here we go. So it depends on your paper what kind of cardstock you want to use in the background, but I've used 2 different cardstocks instead of the white that is suggested on her template. Okay, so you can do that. I have created other ones as well with some designer series paper that is retired. These papers you cannot make cards with unless you have the paper from the catalog before it retired. But some of this retired paper is like really, really old. Okay, so like this one, this paper is really, really old. But this is the same layout. You see that the flowers, and then this here. Then I got my square. This square I made it white. The card here in this case is white as well. And then I used this from the same stamp set for the dies. For these forever greenery, this die here and the stamp that goes with it. Okay, basically that's it. That's that card. So that's another one. I also made it with this. You could do the same thing, the paper, the layout, and I use the sentiments. I'm not sure if it's, I don't think that one's from this stamp set. You can do this, is not from this stamp set. Yes, from another one. So that's another one. And then I did this one with early espresso. And this one is the flower, that beautiful hibiscus flower. And I had this little strip left and I used it inside. Okay, so that's 3 cards. And then I made some with really, really old paper because I'm getting ready to do a birthday for my grandson. And I'm making some cards for to sell for his birthday. And here's the ones I made. And this paper is really, really old. Some of them are for the baby. Welcome, baby. Yeah. So those are the cards I've created, guys. All of these plus the ones we just made today. So I hope that you get creative. I hope that you are able to use this template from Call Me Crafty out to make your own sets. And if you like to tag me, I like to see your creations. Tag me, and I'll love to see what you have created. Okay, don't forget to order your paper pumpkin for the next month. Go to my page again here, and you can become a member to either get it for 3 months, to get it 6 months, or for a year. And you can receive this little package. It's a little box that's full of goodies that you get in the mail every month. It looks something like this. Sometimes it's a different color, but inside it'll bring all the goodies that you need to make whatever it is, the craft that it is for this month. And you will love this. It's like a little surprise. You get all the supplies, all you need. Sometimes all you need is to get a little bit of glue and a little bit of paper snips, and you're good to go. Otherwise, most of the time it brings the little glue dots to go with it. That's where I get these. You get a lot of little glue dots to go with your stamp sets, and so this stuff you can use. When you first subscribe, they'll send you a block to go with your set that looks something like this. It says Stampin' Up on it, or Paper Pumpkin on it. Okay, and this one will go with will come with your box. So you can use this, or you can use your own stamps, but you'll get this with your first set. And then you can use the paper pumpkin to make your cards that you want to create, or you can make alternatives, and that's what I usually try to do, make some alternatives to use for the paper pumpkin. All right, if you have any questions, if you like any of these supplies, go ahead to my store and get what you need and what you want, and I'll see you next time I come through. I'm going to be trying, since school started, I'm going to be trying to come through like once a week at least to post a video on some of the things I'll be working on and things like that. Okay? All right, take care. God bless you. Bye-bye.